welcome to my channel. I'm Anna. I run an Etsy shop where I sell stationery including stickers aimed at planners and journals and various other art related items. If you're a stationery addict like me, don't forget to subscribe and welcome to my channel. Hello again. So this is my third video that I'm recording and I still have no videos on YouTube. I have started editing them. I am going to upload them. At the moment I'm remaking my little intro just to match the new branding, and then it won't be difficult because it's just me sitting here talking, and then I can just get them edited and upload them for you to see. But this video, I didn't really have a plan for what I wanted to say. Again, just kind of another waffle, but I did have one thing that I wanted to tell you, and that is that my website is finally live. I actually stuck to my deadline and it was live yesterday on the 12th of September. So yeah, or is that today? Is today the 12th? Wait, today's the 12th. But yeah, I still stuck to my deadline, so I was actually a day early. For some reason I keep thinking today's Friday, I don't know why. But no, today's Thursday the 12th. The website went live yesterday on the 11th, so www.annaraydesign.co.uk is now available. Scary. It's not a store, which I think I mentioned in a previous video. It is just a website with information about what it is that I do. You can contact me through there, but most importantly I've started a blog on there, which is basically going to be similar to what I'm doing on here, just me posting about what I'm doing, but also I can go a bit more in depth about individual topics on there. So at the moment I have 6 blogs. That was my goal, to start with 6 before I launched the site. I have a few freebies on there. The main one at the moment is a free Halloween wallpaper for your phone, if that's something that you're into. I will see if I can put it here so you can have a look at it. I don't quite know how to do that yet, but I'll try and figure it out. Yeah, and then a couple of freebies on there for children, like colouring in pages and things like that. And then I've done a post, 15 things that I've learnt from running a creative business. And I thought that one was going to take me a while because I had, I suppose, quite a bit that I wanted to write about each point, but it was surprisingly easy. I wrote it in a night. I don't know if it's helpful. I definitely can't take credit for 90% of it because it's things that I've either learned from being online or from something that someone said to me or something I've read. But it's just a collection of things that I've picked up over the last 4 years of running this specific shop, but also having been self-employed somewhat. I think since I was about 18 or 19. I think once I'd finished school I registered straight away, and you know, I didn't do a lot back then, but it was just the odd like freelance graphic design logo because, you know, I was going to be a cool designer. Yeah, and definitely while I was at university, or it might have been then actually, maybe my early 20s I registered, I can't remember, but it's been a while. The only time I haven't been functioning self-employed is when I've been on maternity leave. That's about it. So yeah, that's the biggest thing I have to tell you, other than the weather has significantly dropped and I'm really cold. I've had to put my heater on this morning for the first time since maybe back in February, maybe a bit later than that. Just a little bit this morning because it was only 8 degrees in here this morning. Slippers are definitely out, and fluffy socks and hoodies. And it appears people are definitely getting into the spirit because the orders that I'm doing at the moment, like today's orders, it's Halloween stickers going out, Christmas, and lots and lots of winter. This is the winter wishes kit. This is the festive season kit, and this is the pumpkin magic kit. And they all have their own matching sheets as well. So I've got a bunch of those going out. I've got some maps to do. Yeah, I've only got 7 orders to do today, but that's pretty good given that August has only just finished. Hoping that's going to get better now that we're in the run up to Christmas. I'm still looking for a part-time job as well. I have an interview next week, I think. So that would be good. What else have I been doing? Oh, I had, well, I didn't have a meeting. I watched the Etsy Up meeting on Tuesday. I'll be honest, it wasn't as helpful as I thought it was going to be. They made it sound like this was going to be like the thing to watch, and they were going to have all this inside information on how to make your Etsy shop better. And I can't say they didn't say anything that I didn't already know, which was disappointing. I normally find that with Etsy events though, it's just stuff that you can already read on their website. So yeah, if you haven't seen that, you didn't really miss much, to be honest. Or maybe there was stuff in there that you didn't know and you found useful, that's fine. Yeah, what else have I seen? There's been a lot about Etsy at the moment with all the changes they've made. And I've been looking into that a lot. If you've seen that they've made loads of changes, I wouldn't panic too much. I would also avoid clickbait videos because I watched a couple of those and it scared myself, so I wouldn't do that. I really like the Etsy consultant on YouTube. He's really good. He has really kind of like short, straight to it videos about Etsy. And I found those really helpful with getting my shop kind of like refreshed this year because it was going into a bit of a slump. Yeah, I would definitely recommend his channel. And what else have I been doing? Not much really. I had my son's birthday party on the Saturday. I have posted a blog about that and the decorations that I made. And the freebie robot that I mentioned before. But yeah, it went well. All fun was had by all. Lots of sugar and cake was eaten. My house got trashed, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, it was good. He enjoyed himself. Unfortunately, he was a bit overwhelmed. I don't think he was feeling very well because Tuesday and Wednesday of this week he hasn't been at school. He's had a really bad cold. That might be why he was a bit off on Saturday, which makes a lot more sense now. I can't think what else I've been doing. I've mainly just been getting this site ready, which has taken a while. Obviously getting the blogs ready. I'm still working on Halloween and Christmas. Yeah, I can feel that kind of like a deadline coming up, especially Halloween, because you know if you haven't sold anything for Halloween by the end of September, you're probably not going to sell anything because most people buy stuff in advance, don't they? I've been thinking about some new notepads lately. I've got quite a few ideas, but one of which that I'm excited to start is a notebook I'm calling the Mood Minder, because the little emoji stickers that I made just seem to be, I'm doing some here actually today, I'm sending out another super bundle. They're literally just various sheets of emoji stickers, a sheet per feeling I suppose. And they are probably my most popular sticker kit, which really surprised me because it's so simple. So my idea is to create a notebook and it will be, I'm hoping 12 weeks, you'll be able to get 12 weeks out of it, because I don't want to cram too much into a sheet because it's only A5, but I also don't want to make it so that you have to buy a new one each month, which would be a bit naff. So yeah, I'm hoping it'll be 12 weeks and a page will be a day and it will be about tracking your mood for that day and your thoughts and feelings and stuff. But also I plan for it to come with a smaller set of these emoji stickers so that you can put one. I think I laid out that it was going to be one in the morning and one at night, so you can kind of look at how your feelings changed throughout the day. but also use the stickers. And I'm going to try with this notepad as well something different, and these stickers are going to be kind of like bound into the notepad, so that'll be at the back of it. I've not done that yet, so we'll see how that goes. The A4 notepads that I was trying to make, they're still a bit iffy. I've made one for myself over here, and it works well. I mean, it's a notepad, it works as a notepad. My problem is the cover, and because I don't think the board I'm using in the covers is thick enough, the slightest bend or like just knock to it ruins it, and then you end up with these horrible creases in your artwork across the front. So I'm going to get some thicker grey board and try making them out of that. I think this grey board is sturdy enough for the A5 ones, but not the A4 ones because it's so big. There's a lot of like flexibility in it, so I think that needs to be thicker, but the inside absolutely fine. I'm actually really enjoying writing on it. The paper that I chose, it's probably quite a bit thicker than what you get in like a normal notebook in the shop, and it's really smooth, which is what I wanted because I really like having, well, someone's added Buzz Lightyear to my notebook. Yeah, I really like smooth paper, biro, such a good combination. Yeah, so that is something else that I'm going to try at some point. Still getting on with Christmas. Christmas feels like it's going to come around really fast this year. I don't know why. I feel it coming, and I'm not. I think it's because I'm definitely not prepared for it. Like, not even remotely in the headspace for Christmas. Yeah, I still feel like I haven't even had summer yet. That's probably why, because we haven't really had a summer here much in the UK. I think we've maybe had a week of summer and that's it. So no, I definitely don't feel ready for Christmas. I feel like I'm still recovering from that birthday party. Oh, on the website I've added a little section where you can submit your sticker ideas, and then I'm hoping to add another page once I've got some, where I can make kind of like a wait list, or well, not really a wait list, more like a wish list, and I can collect them all on there, and then I will kind of like make notes on there on whether or not I'm working on that kit, or whether that kit's just not doable, or I can note on there if that kit already exists and let you know. So yeah, I thought that would be fun, and then I can kind of find out what it is that you want or need, because I do like making stickers for fun and kind of just like designing what I feel like designing in that moment. But obviously being able to design something that you find useful is always going to be more fun. So yeah, I do like hearing from you and what stickers you want in your planners, because like I mentioned in that last video, I don't use a planner, so I don't particularly know what is useful and what isn't. I do research and have a look and see what you're using, and follow a lot of people that post like planner spreads and stuff, so I can see not only like what stickers people are buying, but also how they're using them. Because if I want to make, say, my own version of a sticker that already exists, I can see how people are using it, potentially how I can make my own version a little bit better, a bit more useful. So yeah, that's always nice to hear. If you want to message me and let me know if there's anything you want. I do get messages quite regularly through Etsy, asking me if there's a possibility that I can make this specific sticker, and I have made them before. Some of them I don't, especially if people ask me for something that's, not legal, asking me to make Disney stickers and things like that. I can't do that. It's not allowed, definitely not allowed. At the moment, Amazon KDP, nothing really going on with that at the moment, because I've just been so focused on the website and trying to get myself into a better place where I can really focus on Christmas. I only have like a couple more illustrations to finish for this Halloween colouring book. It's probably a bit late, but I just want to get it finished, and then, you know, even if it doesn't sell this year, I've done it and it's going to be just available all year round, I suppose, and it'll be ready for next year at least. It's not something I need to think about next year. So yeah, that's one thing I just want to get ticked off and out of my head, and then it'll be on to Christmas stuff, which is a bit more exciting. But yeah, even though, like I said, I'm definitely not in the headspace for Christmas. A bit disappointing I don't have much to tell you, to be honest. This is probably a really boring video, but I did say to myself that at least once a week I was going to come on here and make a video and just waffle, which is what I am doing. And I have been obsessed with Hollyoaks lately. I don't know if anyone out there is obsessed with Hollyoaks as much as I am, but this week's episodes have been insane. Even the intro is different. They've shortened it so that they can fit more into each episode, and it's so exciting. Yeah, I've also been catching up on like, I like to have like a box set if I have a lot of drawing that I need to get done. I like to find like something new or something old to rewatch, so that I've got something on in the background to listen to, and I don't know, I find it really focusing, and then I have something to look forward to as well, so it doesn't really feel like work. And yeah, last week I was catching up on Chicago Med, and I watched all season 8, I think. Yeah, all of season 8, and I've just finished season 9. Or I think finished as much of season 9 is out at the moment. I need to have a look at that actually when the new episodes come out, because I've been really enjoying that. I wasn't sure about it because I was more of a Grey's Anatomy person, which I still love. Obviously it's just changed a lot, Grey's Anatomy, and I'm not even sure when it's next out, because I know season 20, I believe, was shorter than normal, something to do with I don't know, something to do with money or funding or something, I don't know. But that was disappointing. It's also got really old, and it's just not the same Grey's Anatomy anymore. But then I found Chicago Med, and it's not as good as Grey's Anatomy, but it's good. And this week I've been watching, or catching up with, Big Bang Theory, really, because I realised I'd never seen the last like 2 or 3 seasons, and I really enjoyed the first few, so I've been catching up on that. Yeah, and then obviously Hollyoaks is kind of my thing in the evenings. But really, I haven't seen any new films lately. Oh, I've been watching the new season of Rings of Power as well. I need to rewatch the 3rd episode again, I think. It's one of those things that's really long, and each episode is so long, yeah, because I just forget like what's happened in the episode, and I have to go back and rewatch it. And I think there's a new one available at the moment, so I'm going to have to go and look. I know a lot of people really didn't like that. Didn't like the Rings of Power, but I really enjoyed it when it first came out. I know my gran complained, and she's refusing to watch it because she's read the books, and she is a Lord of the Rings fanatic. Like, yeah, if you know, like, no one, I don't think anyone knows more about Lord of the Rings than my gran. I think she admitted to me like a long time ago, this is now, that she'd read the book, and the book that she has is the original. It's like this big, it's about this fat. She'd read it like at least like 30 or 40 times or something, and that was at least 10 years ago that she told me that, so I'm sure that's even more now. But she does have smaller versions now, like modern versions of the books, so I imagine that's a bit more easy to a bit easier, sorry, to manage than the giant old school book that she used to have. I remember her showing me The Hobbit actually, and she had it on audiobook, but the audiobook that she had back then was this huge box, and it was a collection of, I think, like 10, maybe 15 like tapes to read out The Hobbit, and then when you got to the end of a chapter you needed to swap the tape over. And I remember being like 10 years old and desperately trying to like listen to this book because she was telling me how good it was, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make sense of what they were saying. Like I would lay in my bed and like listen to these tapes and it would just sound like gibberish. So yeah, maybe I just wasn't like clever enough for The Hobbit, but so yeah, I don't think that was my vibe when I was 10, but I definitely enjoy it now. I like the Hobbit movies actually. I know some people don't like them, but I really like them. And yeah, I'm enjoying Power of the Ring. Power of the Ring? Rings of Power? Power of the Ring? I keep calling it both. I keep calling it Rings of Power and Power of Power of the Ring. Yeah, I'm pretty confident it's Rings of Power because I know that whenever I say Power of the Ring, yeah, it's wrong. So what else have I been doing? Not much really, because it's kind of like back to school time now, so I'm back to like my normal routine. And like routine with kids, you do the same thing every day, don't you? Get the kids up, get everyone off to school, I get back, I normally tidy up for a bit, and then I'm either in here working or I'm in the house working. Got it. I am looking for a book club actually at the moment, but I'm struggling to find something around here because I live in the middle of nowhere and I don't have a car. So wherever it is, I need to either be able to walk to, or it needs to be like at my house, I suppose. I suppose I could host a book club, but that just sounds like a lot of effort. Yeah, I'm just wanted to find something that would encourage me to read a bit more, but also make reading more exciting, because otherwise normally I'll read a book but then I have no one to talk to about it, and that's kind of like the best bit when you've read this really good book, or I end up boring people to death about this book that they're not interested in. So I imagine if you found like, if you've got like a group of people and you're all reading the same book and you're all interested in it, and then you come together and you talk about the book, I bet that's really fun. I imagine something similar would be fun for music as well, like if you all had a similar taste in music, or even not necessarily a similar taste, if you all just agreed to like listen to, I don't know, these 3 songs and watch the music videos, and you all had to come up with your interpretation of the lyrics or the song or what the video means, or collaboration of all of them, and then you all get together and you talk about it. Or would that be really boring? I don't know, that sounds fun to me. I feel like that would be an interesting YouTube channel. I would definitely watch that. I love reaction YouTube channels where they watch the music video for the first time. I like those. But I've never found one where they actually go into depth and kind of like analyse the video or the lyrics of the song or anything like that. I don't know if that's something I could do. I feel like every single video of mine in that situation would just be, oh, that's a good video, or oh, that's a really good song. It would be really, it would be really boring. Yeah. No, that's all that's happening over here. Just preparation for Christmas, getting your products ready, and launching the website. So if you do visit it, please let me know what you think of it, because I am happy with it. I'm just struggling with some self-doubt, I think. Like literally yesterday while I was working on it, I was thinking like how much I liked it and just how good it was compared to like my old attempts at websites. Definitely recommend Wix if you're looking to make a website, by the way. It was really easy. Yeah, and then today I'm just like, oh god, no one's going to want to post on a website. Why would anyone want to read blogs that I've written? You know, why would you want a website where you can show off all your artwork? No one's going to want to see that. Yeah, just typical self-doubt rubbish, negative Nancy talking. And I'm trying not to do it. I'm not. I'm really tired today though. I think that's not helping, and I don't feel great. I'm pretty confident that my small child has given me his cold, which is why I don't feel which is typical just before the weekend really, which will be when it hits me at the weekend. So yeah, I am going to go. I need to finish these orders and then get the children from school and then figure out what it is I'm going to do with these sausages because I haven't got a clue. So yeah, I hope you have a good day, and please let me know again if you have a look at the website, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!